It is 134 years old, making it one of the oldest political parties in the world. The Indian National Congress, or Congress as everyone calls it, still remains one of the largest political parties of the world, despite the state of flux that it is in currently. With Rahul Gandhi giving up on being the president, a sense of ennui has gripped the Congress party, and it seems that its continued existence is being questioned. And the political drubbings that the party has been facing since the rise of Narendra Modi has heightened the sense of despair that surrounds the Congress. Over the years, there have been constant charges of the Nehru-Gandhi family having hijacked the destiny of the party. There have been 87 presidents of the Congress, including those who held the post multiple times. Out of the 29 Congress presidentships since independence, it has been 9 times that a Nehru Gandhi had held the post. So with a history going back more than a century and 3 decades, the party has seen many virulent political upheavals, but its existence had never been put in doubt. So what has changed now that its detractors take faith that the Congress is in a state of constant rest?
The Congress is on the lookout for a new president after Rahul Gandhi quit from his position days after the party was pulverized by the BJP in the 2019 general elections. But the last straw saw the leadership crisis spiral down further into what now is being called an existential crisis for the Congress.
On 25th of May, barely 48 hours after the 2019 election results revealed another disastrous performance of the Congress, Rahul Gandhi offered to resign from his position as the party president. Not many within the party nor outside the party expected the Congress to accept this resignation. Most thought it will play along predictable lines of political resignations. The party will convince Rahul to take back his resignation, and everyone will continue with their work as usual. But here is where the script deviated. Rahul kept repeating his intentions to not continue. Veterans dismissed his decision. Party workers asked him to reconsider, but Rahul stuck to his words, and on 3rd of July posted a public letter of resignation on a social media platform, an unequivocal statement. And so began the Congress's latest leadership crisis. Within days of Rahul Gandhi's resignation as the chief, more than 200 Congress functionaries resigned following in Rahul's footsteps. In his resignation letter, Gandhi had called for sacrifice from senior party leaders. But the old guard did not budge. Instead, Rahul's contemporaries like Milind Deora and Jyotiraditya Scindia quit their posts. Deora was the Mumbai Congress chief, while Scindia was holding the charge of General Secretary UP West this past election. Both quit, citing their accountability for non-performance. But the resignations also gave way to news of infighting within the party. Senior leader Sanjay Nirupam spoke out against Deora, who had replaced him ahead of the Lok Sabha polls.
तो यूनिट सर्वाधिक सक्रिय थीं, तो उनमें से एक मुंबई कांग्रेस थी, लेकिन जानबूझ के मेरे खिलाफ एक षड्यंत्र रच करके मुझे बदनाम करके मैंने तब कुछ नहीं बोला था, आपने देखा होगा, मैं चुपचाप पार्टी के फैसले को स्वीकार किया गया। लेकिन उसके बाद से जिस तरीके से निष्क्रियता बढ़ी है वो कहीं ना कहीं कुंठित करता है। तो मेरे कुंठित होने का कारण पार्टी का निष्क्रिय होना है।
The resignations, the disgruntled murmurs, and a resigned silence betrays the disquiet rising within the party. Senior leader Karan Singh issued a statement urging the Congress to hold a CWC meet at the earliest and not waste any more time in picking a new chief. Because delay, he said, will hurt the party's prospects in dealing with the current Karnataka Assembly crisis, as well as the looming state elections in electorally important Maharashtra, Haryana and Delhi.
Now, the Grand Old Party of India is undeniably facing a severe crisis. All at a time when the Congress has to look for a new president after Rahul Gandhi's resignation. Veteran leader Karan Singh has urged the Congress Working Committee to meet without any further delay. This is his advice.
The Congress has been through many crises. I remember there was one after the post-emergency election that was also pretty bad. But this is very distressing to see that 6 weeks have passed since Rahul resigned and there doesn't seem to be any alternative leadership emerging. And I felt I needed to say what I felt. Congress is in a state of disorientation and that is not good. It's not good for the Congress, it's not good for democracy, because if the Congress collapses, then where is the National Opposition Party? So that's why I've suggested that we should have a working committee very soon, and I had suggested Dr. Manmohan Singh should preside, because after all he is the senior most congressman in a way. He's been Prime Minister for 10 years. And let them do two things. First of all, elect an interim president until the AICC elects the president. And also I've suggested 4 working presidents or vice presidents, north, south, east and west, so that would enable us to get a lot of talent in from all over the country and let the Congress get its act together. You can't go on like this. 12 crore people have voted for us. I don't think you should write off all the senior people with one fell swoop. What I'm saying is younger people must be involved, and this is one of the methodologies that I have suggested, to get younger people in. But it's very important that something should be done quickly, because to leave this Congress as it is today in a sort of headless state, as you say, is very bad for the Congress. It's very bad, and we should honor Rahul Gandhi's desire to resign. They have withdrawn. What more do you want them to do, for heaven's sake? They can't go underground, they can't disappear. I mean, this family has played a very, very massive and significant role in the party, and now they've voluntarily withdrawn. So that's all. You can't keep on putting things on their shoulders and blaming them for everything. That's unfair. We are unable to do anything on ourselves, and when you can't do it, you say that they are managing everything. That's not a fair comment, I'm afraid. It's very unfair. And it's unfair to Rahul Gandhi. I feel very bad for him. I'm very fond of him. He's a very nice young man, and you can't dishonor his decision in this manner.
It was in December 2017 that Rahul Gandhi took over as Congress president. Within a year, he led the party to victory in assembly elections in 3 crucial Hindi heartland states. But in another 6 months, the euphoria of him taking over the party turned into gloom as the party lost Lok Sabha polls miserably, following which the Gandhi side quit as party president. Up next, a look at the Congress party under the leadership of Rahul Gandhi.
मैंने कैंपेन में क्लियरली बोला था कि जनता मालिक है और मालिक ने ऑर्डर दिया है, डायरेक्शन दिया है। तो मैं सबसे पहले नरेंद्र मोदी जी को, बीजेपी को बधाई देना चाहता हूं। जो हमारे कांग्रेस पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता, कैंडिडेट्स जो लड़े, पूरा दम लगा के दिल से लड़े, उनका मैं दिल से धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं। हमारी लड़ाई विचारधारा की लड़ाई है। 2 अलग अलग सोच हैं। एक नरेंद्र मोदी जी बीजेपी की सोच है, दूसरी कांग्रेस पार्टी की सोच है। 2 अलग विजन्स हैं, मगर हमें यह मानना पड़ेगा कि इस चुनाव में नरेंद्र मोदी जी और बीजेपी जीते हैं, तो मैं उनको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं।
On 23rd of May 2019, when the Bharatiya Janata Party under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi won a landslide victory in the general elections, the then Congress President Rahul Gandhi, the scion of the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty, emerged battered and mauled. The Congress won just over 50 seats against the 300 plus that Modi's BJP got. On top of that, Rahul Gandhi lost his own seat in the family bastion of Amethi in Uttar Pradesh. The results stunned many. While the Congress was not expected to win outright, this bad a performance had not been anticipated.
नरेंद्र मोदी जी से मैंने कहा है, आप मेरे माता पिता दादा के बारे में, दादी के बारे में जो बोलना चाहते हैं बोलिए, खुशी से बोलिए, मगर एक काम कीजिए, 15 मिनट मेरे साथ डिबेट कर दीजिए। भ्रष्टाचार पे डिबेट होगी, राफेल मामले पे डिबेट होगी, अनिल अंबानी को जो 30,000 करोड़ रुपए दिए हैं नरेंद्र मोदी ने जेब में डाल के, उसकी डिबेट होगी, और जितनी गाली नरेंद्र मोदी जी मेरे पिता दादा को देना चाहते हैं दें, दादी के लिए भी, दादी की भी गाली दें, ठीक है, बिल्कुल अच्छा है, मगर डिबेट कर ले मेरे साथ। जिस दिन नरेंद्र मोदी डिबेट कर लेंगे ना मेरे साथ, हिंदुस्तान को अपना चेहरा नहीं दिखा पाएंगे।
Right ahead of the general elections of 2019, Rahul Gandhi donned a new avatar. One who was neither afraid of asking questions nor shying away from answering them. An avatar that was very different from the Rahul who stepped into politics looking like a novice. Labelled a reluctant politician, he was often dismissed by his detractors as Pappu. In December 2018, it was under his leadership that the party registered wins across the crucial Hindi heartland states of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. This came over a year after another round of assembly elections in March 2017, where one by one the Congress lost in each state that went to the polls. From the prestige battle of Uttar Pradesh to Uttarakhand, from Manipur to Goa. The only saving grace was Punjab, but there the credit was attributed to Congress veteran Captain Amrinder Singh, while everywhere else the blame went to Rahul. But it was the dismal performance of 2014 that knocked down the party from its pedestal, something the party could never shrug off. The party plummeted from 206 seats to a dismal 44 in the Lok Sabha. Narendra Modi, who claims to be a die-hard critic of all things dynastic, foreign and Congress, was given a huge mandate by the people of India. Following the crushing defeat, Sonia and Rahul Gandhi offered to resign, but the Congress would have none of that. While introspecting, it was agreed that Rahul had failed to connect with the voters, and the Sangh Parivar's constant taunts of Pappu and Yuvraj had severely hurt the building of a leader-like image for him. But 5 years later, the results didn't reveal anything different. The Congress party under Rahul Gandhi's leadership did manage to increase its tally marginally to 52 seats from its 2014 score of 44. But it reinforced the belief that Rahul Gandhi had once again failed to connect with the masses. All expectations that his leadership could rejuvenate the party came crashing down. On May 25th, during the meeting of the Congress Working Committee, Rahul Gandhi resigned as the Congress president over the loss in the Lok Sabha polls.
Now, for a party that was formed by a British civil servant in 1885, the Indian National Congress has come a long, long way. In the initial days, the Congress was just a group of educated individuals brought together on a common platform, hoping to influence policy making. But that gave birth to the idea of home rule and independence. Now, 134 years later, the Congress party is staring at an imminent lack of leadership and a bleak future. Many political analysts suggest that the party should take a leaf out of its own past and open up to the possibility of a non-Gandhi leader. We take a look at the times of the country's grand old party was led by a non-Gandhi.
Formed by Alan Octavian Hume, a former member of the Imperial Civil Service, the Congress had its first conference of representatives in Bombay. A Parsi intellectual was the president of the Calcutta Conference in 1886. Dadabhai Naroji, the co-founder of INC, was an educator, a businessman and a social reformer. He was also the first Asian to be elected to the British Parliament. He was also the president in the Lahore session of 1898 and 1906. In 1917, Annie Besant was elected the Congress president and presided over the Calcutta Conference. Besant, a sociologist and an advocate of Indian self-rule, became the first woman president of the Indian National Congress. In 1920, Lala Lajpat Rai, regarded by many as Punjab Kesari, became the Congress president. A freedom fighter, he also controversially asked for India to be divided into a Hindu and Muslim state in 1923. The 1931 Karachi Congress session, led by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, endorsed the Gandhi-Irwin Pact. 1938 saw Subhash Chandra Bose as the president of the Haripura session of Congress. He was re-elected the president the next year but had to resign. He was opposed to the pacifist movement led by M.K. Gandhi, and that caused a rift within the party. During the tumultuous period of transfer of power from Britain to India, J.B. Kriplani presided over the Meerut session of Indian National Congress. Over the course of its 132-year-long existence, the Indian National Congress has come to be known as a party steeped in dynastic politics. But apart from the Nehru Gandhis, there were others who too left their mark on the party and its functioning. In the post-independence era, the party was steered by Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy between the years 1960 and 1963. A prominent leader from Andhra Pradesh, and later went on to become the President of India from 1977 to 1982. K. Kamaraj succeeded Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy as the President of the INC from 1964 to 1967, presiding over Bhubaneswar, Durgapur and Jaipur sessions. Kamaraj was regarded as the kingmaker in Indian politics and played an important role in the elevation of Lal Bahadur Shastri as India's Prime Minister after Jawaharlal Nehru's death. Between 1970 and 71, the party was led by Babu Jagjeevan Ram. Commonly regarded as Babuji, he was a leader of the backward classes, untouchables and exploited labour. After the imposition of emergency by Indira Gandhi, Jagjeevan Ram, along with several other leaders, quit the Congress to join the Janata Party alliance. Shankar Dayal Sharma, a lawyer by profession, served as president of INC between 1972 and 74. He went on to become the 9th president of India. During the crucial period between 1975-77, when Prime Minister Indira Gandhi had imposed emergency, Devakanta Barua served as Congress president. It was Barua, an Indira loyalist, who came up with the remark, "India is Indira, Indira is India." However, he later left Indira's side to join the anti-Indira faction when the Congress split. P.V. Narasimha Rao was the president of Congress from 1992 to 1996. He was also India's Prime Minister at this time. As the Prime Minister, Rao inherited an economy on the verge of international default and a foreign policy that needed to change after the Soviet Union's collapse. After Rao led the Congress to defeat in 1996, the party installed Sitaram Kesari as his successor. Sitaram Kesari led the clamour for Sonia Gandhi to join politics or to campaign for the Congress, and finally Sonia succumbed.
After decades of having Gandhis at its helm, Congress is finding it difficult to find a consensus leader. In such a scenario, with continuing suspense and uncertainty over leadership, veteran leaders have questioned the delay. Janardhan Dwivedi has raised doubts over the very process of selecting a new president for the party. Will the old guard make way to the new? Will a non-Gandhi be elected to lead the grand old party? Someone who can keep the Congress united, rebuild its ground strength and keep the party electorally relevant, if it is still possible at all. With that, it's a wrap on In Depth. We're going to keep a keen eye on all the developments going on with the Congress party. Stay with us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.